I know you probably were asked about this last night, but that goal, can you just tell us, was it everything that you ever dreamed of scoring here in the Enterprise?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a big goal for the boys. I mean, it was a tight game, so it was good to get my first.
Being able to play with this hockey team who's had a lot of injuries throughout this season, but everybody seems to come in and just step up. What was your mentality when you came there?
I just wanted to come in here, play my game and just compete. One big thing for me is just my compete level and always move my feet. So that's what I wanted to do, and I just need to keep that up.
As far as the possibilities of this club, we know they obviously can do a lot when the playoffs come around, but what's your mindset for the remainder of the season? What do you want to do most?
Well, obviously my goal is to stay here for the rest of the year. I want to be here, and I want to help this team win another championship. So.
It's gotta be nice to get that first one on a play that didn't bounce off your skate or anything. It was really
Yeah.
a beautiful goal. Can you take us through that play?
Yeah, I kind of just read the D. I had a feeling he was going to throw it across ice, so I kind of picked it off, and the goalie came up pretty far, so I decided to wrap it.
You got behind that net really quick too.
Yeah.
Is that your game, a speed game?
Yeah, that's one part of my game. That's a big part of my game, so try to use that efficiently.
What do you expect from yourself this season? What do you think you would accomplish?
Like I said, right now my goal is just to stay here and be here for the rest of the year, and to do that, I got to continue to play hard and compete. So.
Can you talk about the guys in this locker room and the leaders and how they never feel like they're out of a game before?
Yeah.
For instance, 13 come from behind victories. What have they told you in the short time that you've been up here?
I think just the whole team mentality, that's just how they play, and it's just never give up team. It doesn't matter if we're down or up. We just got to keep competing and keep playing hard.
When you get your first, do they do anything for you? They don't throw you in the shower or get you a Kyrou bucket, or they do it. You save the puck, I guess.
I scored my first goal last year, but this is like my first this season this year, I guess. So nothing special this year, no.
Yeah, it's still special to get the first one.
No,
this
of
year.
course it's still special. But
Yeah, and I'm sure when you score like that, you feel more like you belong and you're part of the deal. And
for sure. I mean, once you can contribute offensively and not only defensively but offensively, it kind of helps the team and it helps yourself, your confidence.